thing that I have to go do here in like an hour with my dad. I have a movie to watch. I didn't really have time to go ahead and pick anything out, so I just decided to stream what I was in the middle of already doing, pretty much. And that was this. I'm just going to do a really quick audio check and make sure that everything is in working order real quick. So, give me just a second to do that. Ah, there we go. Yeah, everything's all in working order. Good. Hey, Ryan. Not much. Just, you know, dealing with games that force you to do tons of unnecessary crap just because you want a stupid platinum trophy on the PlayStation account. It's fun times all around. Anyways, I was thinking, hey, I'll just primarily be talking because for the most part this is going to be fairly repetitive. Might break it up with a little bit of their off-brand Mario Party that they have going on, but outside of that, there's not a whole lot that I can really do. So, the other things that I have to go do are not going to be nearly as repetitive, mind you. If I do end up streaming these other games, they won't be quite as repetitive as what I'm trying to do here. And the worst part is, I don't have to do this once. I have to do it 3 times. Why? Because there's 3 different characters that you have to go do it with. They really, really padded out the gameplay time on this. So what you're watching right now is me just going through this so that I can go ahead and level up these fire things that I have in my inventory right now. Why am I doing that? So I can unlock abilities when I melt them together. Alright, you go pick up dinner. Yeah, I'm glad to be streaming again too. I'll see you around. Alright, and now that I've gone and done that, those fire abilities that I had should be fully upgraded. So, let's go ahead and, let's see. Let's see, are they fully upgraded now? It's a good question. They have been in the past, but yeah. Alright, so now that I've gone and done that, what I do is I put 2 of them together so I can get 1 magic haste. And then I do it 1 more time so I can get my 5th magic haste. And I have to do this every single time for every single one of these. Oh, but that's not the worst of it. No. Then you have this reports thing right here that you gotta go fill up. And the ice cream guide, okay. It's actually pretty neat, pretty cool. There's this attack thing right here. Makes sense, alright. What's part of that? The abilities. What's also part of that? The finish commands. Alright, makes sense. Not really having a big issue with that. You know what the problem with a lot of this stuff is? You gotta craft it. How do you craft it? A lot of times? By melding commands, which you can only meld if they're maxed out in level. Okay, alright, so doesn't sound... sounds pretty bad. I mean, beyond that, it's not the worst. No! Then we have these arena missions, which, not that bad. Okay, we gotta go do these arena mode things right here. Go complete these. Okay, looks like you got most of them done. Even get the Mario Kart section all finished. But then there's this. I gotta play Off-Brand Monopoly 4 more times. Sorry, 3 more times. I've already done it 4. Then I gotta collect that many medals. And then I gotta level myself up enough and prepare myself for that. But even that's not enough. After that, I gotta go ahead and make sure that I complete every single command board. And then beyond that, I have to make sure that I use every single finish command in the game and get a certain amount of hits with every shot lock in the game. Now, once again, all of this, okay, it sounds like it's gonna take a while. Not a big deal. I have to do this 3 times. It's not just once, it's 3 times that I have to do this. Because there's this guy right here, and then there's Ventus and Aqua. Why? Alright, well, anyways, I've got these to do. Thankfully for the whole abilities thing, if I don't need the ability that much, all I gotta do is create one, and the abilities part of the command guide, the collection, is happy. Like, see if I can find Fire Boost. Yeah, I only have one of the Fire Boosts, yet the guide is happy, so I don't have to get more of those. That's a little bit more off my plate. Anyways, like I said, every time that I want to go ahead and create these abilities, I have to go and do one of these so that I can max out the level and then meld them. But if I want to go ahead and keep said abilities, like permanently, without having to have those commands equipped, I gotta go and max out the level on those. It's just a lot of unnecessary padding. And it's what has really taken the fun out of the game for a good chunk of the fun of the game is just gone because I'm forced to do so much of this. Now, when it's something new and not just constant grinding like I'm doing right here, even though it's quick, like, it's just, yeah, it is fun. It's fun when I don't have to constantly go back and redo the same thing over and over again. I know, this is devolving into a bit of a rant, but can you really say that it's not warranted? I mean, at the very least, the devs could have gone and removed half of the padding, and it still would have been a fantastic game worth every single dollar you paid, because at the end of the day, it's a good game. I'm not going to deny that. It's a fantastic game that you're forced to continue playing beyond all the fun portions. To the point where it really overstays its welcome. I went and I watched Gerard the Completionist's video on this game specifically, and he had the same mentality. There is way too much padding. Not just that, I actually had gone and almost 100% completed it, the game, with this character. The problem I ran into is that there are super bosses hidden in the game. And oh my goodness, some of them, on the hardest difficulty, which is what I was playing, are absolutely absurd. Like, to the point where the community just tells you that you should just go ahead and restart on the easy difficulty. It's that bad. And it is not often in a video game that I just straight up give up, but it's also not often in a video game where even using what is widely considered the cheese strat for a boss, that I have been absolutely infuriated. I am essentially convinced that they did not playtest it in the hardest difficulty. And I can show you the absurdity here in a few minutes, because I don't want to just sit here non-stop doing this nonsense that I'm doing right here. So let me just check my thing real quick and see which... okay, so I want a hungry crystal, and then the other one is an amounting crystal. And you see, like these, I just have to go ahead and craft them, and there they are. The guide should be happy if I'm not mistaken. So if I go to reports... Yeah, the guide is happy. It just wanted me to craft it, and that's it. Alright, so then, here's the next part. I have to equip these, and then level them up, so that I can keep them. And the cycle continues. And it is ridiculous, and absurd, and just... I don't understand why. And where's our boy Terra here? He's here to tear you guys apart. I'm not just gonna have this whole stream be an angry rant. That wouldn't be fun to watch. Although to a certain degree, I know it would be entertaining. I know that it's not something you want to watch long term. I speak from personal experience. The only thing that's really saving this game in terms of having to go do all of this is that the combat itself is enjoyable. It's not this whole big awful thing where, oh no, I have to do more combat. Why? What awful, demented human being thought that I should have to endure this? No, the combat is well crafted, and it's fun if handled correctly. But repeatedly doing it like this takes some of that fun away. It makes it monotonous. Alright, we got a boy. And he's using Twisted Hours. Now, is that name appropriate for this? No, it's not. Why? Well, if you've played Kingdom Hearts before, you'll recognize that move as Strike Rate. It's just glorified Strike Rate. So why is it called Twisted Hours? It should be called Strike Rate Plus. I don't know. It's a really good question. Anyways, I gotta give these unversed shoes the boot out of here. They gotta die. Whole arena thing going on right here. Don't know why we're in space. It's a really good question, honestly. Last time I was in this particular location that it's emulating right here, as this is the Mirage Arena. It's just recreating a certain portion from the game. Last time I was here... I was in space, flying my little Keyblade motorbike thingy, trying to kill these weird, unversed motorbike, like, race car type things that were flying around. And for some reason, they were really unhappy with me. They'd stop their cyclical patterns of driving just so they could come ram their big, stupid faces right into mine. In all honesty, it got rather annoying. Not just that. Not only was it a little annoying, because, you know, they kept running away! They just kept running away. Not was it a little annoying, like, not just that. But there was no reward for going and killing all of them. In all honesty, I don't see the reason why they were there, other than just a little bit of filler content, maybe. Like, ooh, you gotta go through this area. Better make sure there's things for you to kill. Wouldn't want the player to get bored. Alright. Yep, and now we killed a big bad boss man, and the fires that I had should be maxed out on level now, so I shouldn't have to go ahead and do any more of this for right now, because in all honesty, I don't think you guys want to watch a whole lot more of this. And mind you, I'm the one that's getting the short end of the stick here. I'm the one who has to do this without funny commentary to break up the silent monotony that is whatever this is that I have been subjected to, essentially. And I know, I'm bringing this upon myself. I have chosen to 100% this game. But that doesn't mean that the 100% requirement for this game should just in and of itself be absurd. Regardless, you know, you guys get to listen to fun commentary. Maybe not fun commentary, but, you know, it's commentary nonetheless. It breaks up the silence, the intrinsic need for something other than just this that's going on right in front of you. And, you know, you gotta go do something similar to this when I go do Super Mario Odyssey. I gotta go finish off Luigi's Balloon World, and quite honestly, it's not something I'm looking forward to, because the only thing I've got left is just going and popping a certain number of balloons. I get it, that's the whole point of the side mode, but at the same time, why so dang many balloons? Regardless. You know, it's not that important. Anyways, that's enough magic boost, so that's good. I'm gonna go ahead, take a break, and I'm gonna unequip these. Let's see. What abilities on B do I need? So it's a good thing to go check. So we've got reload boost. Alright, I've already got that. Damage siphon. Is there multiple of that? Nope, just one. Alright. EXP chance. And I guess I could go ahead and do HP prize, I guess? Yeah, I'll just do EXP chance first. So, go meld commands, grab a couple of fires real quick. That is an abounding pistol. Let's see. No, pulsing crystal, pulsing crystal. What else? Let's go see. Is there a stack to EXP? Nope, there is not. Alright, well, anything else? I mean, if another fire boost, I guess, wouldn't be a bad thing. There's not really anything else I can do with it, so yeah. Alright, so now that I've gone and done that, let's see here, what else? Alright, so I'm just trying to go ahead and get my shopping list all in order before I go do anything else. Alright, so, let's see, we've got... I should probably just go ahead and pull up the command list and double check real quick that I have these commands or not before I just decide anything. So, let's see here. We have got... Combo Plus, yes. Okay, so I'm already going to need 6 blizzards. What else? 8 blizzards. Alright, so blizzards all handled, obviously, so... Wait, nah. Come on. Focus. Focus packs, come on. Alright, so... 8. Ooh, okay. 10. 12. 14, 16. Okay. So I'm gonna need at least 16 blizzards. I've got the money to go ahead and cover such funding. By the way, the reason that I'm doing this and not the other fun stuff is because I kind of hit a roadblock where I need some of this stuff so that I can stand up to whatever the heck the game's trying to get me to do right now. Because it is a bit of a pain. I won't lie. Wait a second, hang on. Yeah, just sell the thing about that one. By the way, don't let this whole thing going on here be your impression of the game, because outside of this, the game has actually been fairly fun. But for completionists, it is a nightmare. And I myself am a completionist. There is an intrinsic reward for completing it all, a platinum trophy, which is the most highly sought after of trophies in the world of PlayStation. So, no, I'm not going to go do that right now. I am instead going to go do Mario Party. You guys can get a look at this nonsense that the game is forcing me to play at least 9 times. If I want to 100% it is. Because 7 times on this, but you also got to go play it at least 2 times in the normal version to make sure that you get this, that you have a couple commands. Because there are like 3 commands that are exclusive to that on top of a D-Link, which I can do. Ah, crap, I didn't do that. See, we're good. We're good.
All right.
I don't have the money for that, so I'm just gonna go buy this one. I'm gonna put down one of our blizzards here, and you see, it kind of makes this worthwhile, because I still get to go ahead and grind up these things as I'm going. It's not just a whole thing of, well, throw, go ahead and do this, I don't get to work at all on the other. So, it makes it kind of worth it. But the other thing is, I gotta go ahead and level this guy up so he's ready for stuff, so I have to do the other regardless to a certain degree. Alright, so let's put down another blizzard. Alright, just cleaning up my cabin. Alright, all three of our blizzards are down. We'll probably get more as time goes on, but those are going to be leveled up to max by the end of this, so it's all good. Anyways, yeah. Like I said, game forces you to do a lot of things that you really shouldn't have to. But, you know, like I said, I'm kind of here just to make the time go by, and beyond that, you guys can talk to me, you guys can give me suggestions here. What do you want me to do? Because, like, I could maybe tell you some jokes, I could go ahead and... I could talk in some voices.
Alright.
I'm very good at that. Please, do that. She's very pussy. There it is. No, I can go ahead and talk in quite a few voices. I can talk in suggestions. I can go ahead and pick up those. Regardless, go ahead and handle this stuff. And if I'm not mistaken, this is already, yeah, this is on the fastest. This is on the fastest that it goes. Why? Why? No. Yes. Yes. You get Captain Justice, and then you give him to me. You'll give him to me. No! It's fine. It's all good. Why the heck would I want to spend 1,000 on that? That is not worth it at all.
There we go.
Yes. Thank you, Captain Justice.
Alright.
Oh, come on! Another one?
No.
No, I have no desire to go take that over.
There we go.
Alright. Anyways, we gotta keep going, all that stuff, so, yeah.
Alright.
Yes, you get a massive cash boost because you got lucky. Right. get it. Hello, Sahara! Welcome to my journey of pain and suffering as I just grind this absolute monster behemoth of 100% out. It's fun times! Fun times. I think Captain Hook's having a little bit too much fun over there. He seems really overly happy with everything that keeps happening. I've been dealing with some crappy life stuff for the past few months. We finally got to a point where it wasn't an issue anymore, and so I started doing streaming again. It's been nice to return to content. I know what you're thinking. And you still have to go through spaces doing that.
There we go.
Goodbye, Captain Justice. You will be missed. By the way, when I look in this direction, this is chat. When I look at this is the game over here. Just for clarification, alright? Well, I mean, when it's not a job and more of a hobby, it's not as much of a stressful thing. I mean, sure, I still have a responsibility to uphold. I need to go ahead and make sure that I'm streaming, period. But it's not as pressing because I'm not being forced to do this to get a paycheck or anything. So I can just take whatever liberties I want with it. And if I'm being honest, it's really freeing because the point of streaming for this was never to go ahead and make cash. I mean, I could. Don't have the ability to yet. Still need those darn YouTube watch hours. It's gonna be a fun journey trying to get all those stinking watch hours for that. But, you know, it's fine. It's not a big issue. I just, you know, it's just gonna take a while. And in case you're wondering, the whole thing behind that is you gotta have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours within the past 365 days in order to get monetized on YouTube. It's absurd and ridiculous, but it's just how it is.
There we go.
And you know, for a streaming channel like me, that makes it a little bit harder. Yeah, they do, except I really have no desire whatsoever to go join Twitch and all the stuff that goes alongside it. It does not sound like it is well worth my time in the slightest. You see, for those of you who don't know, Twitch is owned by Amazon, and Amazon has been making some not-so-great decisions lately, so people are actually leaving Twitch now and joining YouTube streaming. That should go to tell you how bad it is.
There we go.
Lily Pichu is a fantastic example. Not that I keep up with her, just, no. One of the videos that popped up in my recommended, and just figured I'd go watch it because I had nothing better to do at the time. I'm telling you, Bezos doesn't understand content creation at all. Alright.
Alright!
Yes, yes, thank you, sir.
There we go.
Alright, you go get your work done. Take your time. That's interesting. Okay, then. I didn't know that. I assumed because it was across a thing that it wouldn't be able to do it. Anyways.
Okay!
Now, based on what I know, if I do this, I can end this turn if I get a good roll.
Alright!
Well, not this turn, but the next turn.
There we go.
Alright. And we are in the clear to go win. No, I'm good. I'm good. Alright. Now, as you can see, there's definitely some strategy to it, but, like, it's just kind of boring. Like, it really is.
How you like this?
Alright, we're guaranteed to win this turn. Let's go. I went the long way around because I could, not because I had to land directly on that space.
Easy.
Alright, and that means all of the commands that I placed down should be leveled up to max. Except for that Fire, unfortunately. But it's fairly close. Just one thing of stuff and it'll be... Yeah, so there you go. See, on the reports, I've got a new thing, and it's probably telling me... Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, so... Yep, it's a little frustrating. I actually have to go and do all of them. All of these boards. I gotta do this one next, and then there's one more after that that I gotta go do. So there's exactly 7 boards. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Alright. So, all done. That's all good. Alright, so let's see. What do we want to go ahead and make here with our new things? Our new blizzards. Because we got a fair few to work with. I'm going to say like 7. Alright, so we'll start with the basics. Shimmer and Crystal get us a blizzard boost. Alright, next up, we've got this, and... No, I don't need more Magic Haste. I don't need Leaf Bracer. Wellspring Crystal. Do 3 of those so I can get Combo Plus. Alright, and then next up... another Combo Plus. Now what I'm going to do is really quickly I'm going to go edit my deck and shove in some of this stuff right here. So, for example, this Fire Boost right here is almost done. Might as well. You know, I might as well just take care of this whole thing right here. I mean, nobody's watching right now, so who cares? you know, it's all good. Anyways. I'm just gonna go ahead and go do the thing now. Oh yeah, and my new abilities. He said Blizzard Boost and so on and so forth. Alright, so we gotta go to Combined Threat and grind this out. Because why not? Go over and ow! And you see, that's part of the reason why I have to do it. And you see, now that I'm not forced to use Twisted Hours, my finish command actually does something to them up there, which makes my job a million times easier, and helps me work towards my next finish command.
So long. Take that.
Anyways, this should just... I hope this is a cautionary tale to anyone who thought, ooh, I want to go 100% all the Kingdom Hearts games. It really, unless you're a die-hard trophy hunter, and you absolutely have to, it is not like this. But I've already committed to getting the majority of the trophies in the game, and so going and finishing this off, I just figured I might as well at this point. I've already sunk so dang much time into this game that I might as well finish off now. Now, you see this strategy that I'm using right here? I actually discovered it fairly early on in my last playthrough of trying to use this guy on the hardest difficulty, mind you, not the easiest difficulty, which is what I'm on right now, because everybody hates the dang mysterious figure. Oh my goodness, he is such a pain. Yeah, so I actually went and completed one of the 4 hardest bosses in the game. No, 2. 2 of the 3. There's a great cheese strat to one of them, which is fantastic. So I only had to do one of them with actual skill. I'm thinking here, once I get some more stuff done, like maybe getting all my blizzards all finished off, I'll show you just how absurd and ridiculous of a video game boss, period. Not just in terms of this game, just period. That guy on the hardest difficulty is. Because I've still got my other save file. I didn't do all that work just to delete it. But, you know, it's not exactly the most fun thing in the world trying to deal with that nonsense. Oh yeah, the other thing about doing this is it gives me money, which, it's not just experience, it's money. And the money lets me go buy all the crap that I'm trying to get so that I can do this. By the way, we don't have to talk about things that necessarily pertain to the game. If anyone does want to go ahead and just have a nice little conversation, chat while I'm working through this. I am currently in the process of watching through Season 4 of Stranger Things. Just finished off Episode 4 last night. And honestly, I'm not going to go ahead and, like, give off any major spoilers, just in case people haven't gone off and watched it yet, but the way that the bad guy got Murray in this last episode The way that he tricked him. It seems very out of character for Murray to fall for something like that. I don't know. Why would you intentionally drink something from someone you know is very likely, potentially dangerous, and possibly going to double-cross you? Given his character, he's the skeptic. Why would he just willingly consume a beverage from someone like that? I don't get it. Anyways, if you haven't gone and watched Stranger Things yet, it has been a fantastic series to sit down and watch through. It truly has been a massive pleasure. And, you know, it's just... I don't really know what else to do aside from recommend it to people who haven't gone and watched it yet. Now, I've heard about the... I haven't heard anything particularly about it, but I've heard about the new Resident Evil series that they've released on Netflix, and given that I'm trying to get into Resident Evil, I've seen Hit Ryan do plenty of playthrough of the games themselves, Resident Evil 7 and 8, Resident Evil 2 and 3, the remasters, even Resident Evil 4. Until more recently, I just didn't really have the ability to go play them. And I own RE 7 and 8, so 7's been fairly fun to sit down and play through. Unfortunately, you know, like, I will admit, I don't know what they were thinking, but the game is extremely profane. They have an absurd amount of cursing in that game. And I don't know if it's the audience they were going for or whatever, but, like, it's unnecessary. You don't need to have extreme amounts of cursing to make a game good, especially in a game that's already great on its own merits. I mean, it's a survival horror game, it's a first-person shooter, and it's been really fun so far. I'm already, like, 2/3 of the way through the game. It has been extremely fun to go back and play through. It's been a good few years since Ryan wanted to play through it, so I've already forgotten, like, a good bit of it. I kind of remember things, but you don't never really forget. Unless, of course, it's short-term memory. I am horrible with short-term memory. It is the bane of my existence. Because, like, someone asks me to go do something, and if I'm not paying full attention, I just completely forget very crucial details about what they asked me to go do. So, yeah. Regardless, yeah, I'm thinking about going and watching through that. And then, you know, I heard about the Resident Evil 4 remake that got announced. And I can't lie, I am so excited for when that puppy comes out. I still need to go back and play RE2 and 3 once I'm done with RE 7 and 8. But Resident Evil 4 is well known to be one of the best in the series. Also, yes, I see you, crazy person XD. I don't understand why you're giving me all the question marks and periods. It is a little odd, and I'm not trying to say that to be mean, I just don't understand. There could be a perfectly valid reason for it, I wouldn't know. Let's see what next on the list of stuff that I need to go do. So Blizzard. Okay, item boost. Yep, so that's gonna be a soothing crystal. Alright, let's go see first off what that does. Second off, do I need or want more of it? Yes, I am absolutely going to want more of that. Alright, that's fair. Okay, well, in the meantime, I'm going to double check real quick that I have enough blizzards for what I want to do. Alright, so... Lucky Strike. 3 of those. Maybe even... No, 5. 5 of those. That's right. Okay, so... Yeah, I'm gonna need 2 more... 6 more blizzards, that's it. What the heck? Why what? I'm listening. I'm paying very close attention to chat. Chat is over here. The game's over here. That's interesting. Who knows, maybe your cat got a hold of the keyboard. Yeah, I know. Stuff like that happens on occasion, and it is very confusing. No lie. Alright, well... Fair enough. Yep, if you have a really sensitive keyboard, it's easy for stuff like that to happen. Anyways, I am actually kind of hungry at the moment. I'm gonna go grab myself a snack, and... It's just gonna give me, like, maybe 2 minutes, something like that. It won't take me long. Just, you know, trying to make sure I don't eat a full-on meal before dinner, essentially. So yeah, I will be back in just a few minutes. Alright, I'm back. Just gotta go ahead and plug that in real quick. All good.
Yeah.
Alright, so... Gonna do one run through of this. No, I said I would go ahead and do all the blizzards before I went and showed you guys that.
Take that! Take that! Take that! So long!
Guess I should also consult the wizard just in case there's something specific that I need to do in order to unlock them and beyond.
Take that! So long! Take that! Take that! So long! Take that! Take that!
So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. There have been a lot of times where I wanted to go ahead and do things this series on this channel. On this channel. The problem that I keep running into is I know that if I start it on the YouTube channel, I am going to be dependent on streaming and all of that other nonsense for actually playing through the game. I won't get to fully enjoy the game. And in all honesty, like, that kind of takes some of the fun out of it, some of the enjoyment.
So long!
It's just, you know, like, it means that I won't get to go ahead and have my own thoughts on the game and play it in my own time, because one of the things that I like to do a lot with games is I like to binge them. I like to binge them until they are done. Now granted, there are some exceptions to that. There are points where I just kind of really don't want to go ahead and continue playing the game for the time being. A key example would be Breath of the Wild. Because, you know, the game is so dang big that as a completionist, it takes forever to go finish. Just gonna check really quickly, so let's see here. Ah, okay, so I need to go ahead and defeat 420 enemies in order to go ahead and get the one. I'll do that in good time. By the way, if you guys couldn't tell, this is literally the most efficient way to shred through a boss's health in this game. And I am so lucky that on all of my other playthroughs, I randomly got this while trying to make Thundaga. Because the only way to get it is from randomly crafting. You can't buy it, you can't... And you can't, like, there's no guaranteed crafting recipe either. You just have to get lucky that instead of Thundaga, you get Lightning Ray.
You're done.
Alright, now if I'm not mistaken, all of my stuff should be leveled up now. And because the Firagas are all done, I should have those abilities permanently now, and I can go ahead and unequip them. Alright, so let's see. Ooh. Alright, well, we're already halfway to getting all the medals we need, in just period. Because it's cumulatively, not how many you currently have in your bank account. Alright, nice. So let's see, what else? Alright. Let's see, what else? Oh, part of the reason that I brought up the whole thing of me not doing the series on here is because I was actually thinking about going ahead and purchasing Cuphead. Now, the problem is, I think that might be a good series, but at the same time, I know I'll be dependent on streaming it if I do it on stream.
So long.
And the problem is, I have way too much free time outside of YouTube. Just generally on a regular basis. Not enough to stream, but more than enough to go play through games
So long.
on a regular basis. Like,
Take that.
I get a fair amount of progress done every day. And obviously some of that change when circumstances change.
So long.
I know that when I get a job, I won't have as much free time, and so then maybe it won't be so bad going ahead and doing stuff on stream. But regardless, you know, for the time being, doing stuff exclusively on stream, I've noticed I just don't really enjoy doing videos as much because it requires editing. There's just a whole list of expectations that go alongside doing videos. The YouTube algorithm is not kind to videos that are just uploaded in their raw state, unedited, and all this other stuff. And beyond that, you know, I make my own thumbnails. So every single time that I come out and make one of those videos, I'd have to go make a thumbnail for it as well. I mean, it's not that hard to make the thumbnails, it's not time consuming either. It's just coming up with the ideas for it, coming up with new ideas for new thumbnails and different stuff like that. I don't have that natural knack that a lot of content creators do for that side of things. I don't. And I know that some of that comes with experience, like having been a part of everything in that regard for a while. And that's fine. But I don't fit into that category. Yes, I've been making content for a good few years now, but I haven't, like, been making content. That's the thing, like, once you really get started, that's when you have to go more into caring about your content if you want to keep your audience. And in all honesty, I kind of like my channel the size that it is right now. I won't lie, I would love growth. I'd love a silver play button. I don't have this far-fetched dream that one day I'll get a gold or diamond play button because that's unrealistic. The content that I make doesn't warrant a large community, and in all honesty, I'm okay with a small community. Now, like I said, I wouldn't mind growth. That I have nothing against growing as a channel, but I also don't want my channel to grow to this massive size where there's this expectation of always being able to go do stuff and coming out with the best content possible. And yes, some of that probably is just my own self-imposed expectations. I know that it's not all true, because all channels are different. Every content creator approaches making content slightly differently. And I understand that. But I don't want to let you guys down. Which is part of the reason that I go and I stream every week. Or at least try to. Obviously, last weekend I didn't really have the ability to do that, so it's fine. It's all good.
So long.
Alright, so let's see here. Dark Star 2. 550 enemies, alright. That'll happen. Oh yeah, by the way, I am gonna have to go ahead and cut it off at like 7 o'clock, so that's in 18 minutes. So here's what I'm gonna do, alright? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna handle all the stuff that I currently have in my thing. I'm gonna get that all melded and everything. Then, after that, I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, I'm gonna take you guys to see that thing that I said I would show, because I don't want to go ahead and make a promise that I'm gonna do that, and then suddenly, oh, the stream is ending. I'm sorry guys, I didn't have time to get around to it. Because, you know, this is me going and doing this repeatedly. It's not like I can just, no guys, I can't stop. No, I couldn't possibly stop. You don't understand. No, nothing like that. Oh, no, this is not an emulator on PC, and even then, it doesn't have to be, because they actually sell this on the Epic Games Store. And on Switch, too. But no, what I'm playing right now is the, yeah, so this is the PS4 version. I have 1.5 plus 2.5 HD in my PS4 right now. Yeah, absolutely. There would not be as much hatred or anything towards me for quitting YouTube. I don't want to quit YouTube, though. I don't see myself quitting YouTube for a very long time. The problem is, you know, I feel like there's an expectation that will be upheld if I grow my channel, and beyond that, like, I feel like I won't have as much freedom to go do what I want to do with my channel if I grow it to that size. Because once you start getting to be a bigger YouTuber, you have to go more with the algorithm and what the algorithm is going to favor and all this other nonsense, essentially. Alright, so another item boost. So that is a soothing crystal. And then one more, I believe. Yeah, one more. Alright. Let's see here. So now that I've gone and handled that, 5 lucky strikes, that's right. Right now I can only make 2, but that's okay. I'll get the other 6 of these later. Yep. The other thing with having a small community like this is it's nice to have a tighter knit community where I can know people. And obviously I'd have to start streaming on a regular basis to go ahead and recognize people more often. Like, for example, the name Crazy Person rings a bell, but because it's been so long since I streamed regularly, I just don't remember it that well. However, I know back in the past there were plenty of viewers who would consistently watch and different stuff like that. And it's just... it was nice. It really was. You know, having these things go on. And even then, like, it's much easier to engage with your community like that. Yeah, and with being a smaller channel, I don't have spam as much. As I was saying though, like, it's nice because then I get to go and I get to interact with my community more. I mean, the Discord server, it's small. That means it's easier to get to know you guys and to organize events and different stuff like that. Now, here's a little thing that I'm not going to be announcing on my Discord server. At the moment, at the very least, because I'm still trying to decide how I want to tackle it. But the Smash tourneys are coming back, I promise. You have not seen the last of them. Just, you know, not handling all that right now. I just don't think it would be good for me to go ahead and try to announce something like that over there without actually going and organizing an event. And beyond that, I just don't know when I want to try and organize an event for. I'm not against going back and trying to do tourneys, but I've noticed I'm just kind of done average tourneys, and one of the big things that I'm realizing is I'm not the same as a lot of the people who are in the competitive scene. No, 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 no. We do this one. We do this one. Okay. Now, with that tragedy narrowly averted, as I was saying, I don't, like, a lot of these people are super serious all the dang time. Whereas it's nice to go ahead and have some fun with the game. Now, I don't mean, like, going all in, just, like, all the stuff the game has to offer. You guys are allowed to use spirits, and there's items, like, every variety of them. You can go do whatever the heck you want. That's not what I'm saying. I like items every once in a while. It's a nice mix-up. And beyond that, it's nice to, I'm trying to think here. Like, Final Smash Meter. Oh, I just picked the one that I was just on, dang it. I'm sorry. Give me a second to fix that real quick. So, what I'm thinking is, I might go and say that for the entire tournament, there are specific items. And we change it up every once in a while, or something like that. But I also really like Final Smash Meter. It is the most fair and balanced version of Final Smashes. It's not, ooh, the ball, yeah, I gotta go break the ball. It's just like Ultimates and other games. And that makes it way more bearable. Alright, so so I'm gonna read your thing here because I have been neglecting to do that. Yeah, that's another thing. There's not a whole lot of toxicity here, like, period. If anything, the comments are almost entirely very positive. And I'm very appreciative of you guys for that. Thank you. Why am I wearing headphones? Why the heck am I wearing headphones? I'm not doing anything with them. There we go. Yeah, so this boss right here, if I manage to beat him, I need to go ahead and see what they are first. Like, whoever is giving me a sponsorship, I want to make sure that I know what I'm getting myself into. Oh! Yeah, there you go. It's already at work. Ah, there we go. Do you see this? Do you understand the problem now? Raid Shadow Legends NordVPN? Yes. Genshin Impact? No. I fervently disagree with Genshin Impact as a whole. Here's why. It is a shameless Breath of the Wild clone. In so many different respects. Not just that, they made it free to play so that they could add microtransactions. Now, that's the problem that I have with it. I don't openly hate the art style or the story of the game. It is that they went and they said Breath of the Wild was so successful that we're just going to steal all these different components from it. And I'm not okay with that. Obviously, it wasn't blatant enough for them to get plagiarized because they went and they replaced all of this different stuff with their own thing. But the concepts, all the different concepts, and a lot of the different, abilities, like you can glide, you can climb pretty much any surface. There's map towers that you can go get and fast travel, and these things like shrines that you go and you get like spirit orbs. That's the problem. Like, there's even you going out into the wild foraging for materials so that you can go ahead and craft new foods and different stuff like that. That's stuff from Breath of the Wild. No, I've never played a modded Switch game. Ah, crud, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's another one for you. You see, the problem is, once you get momentum in this fight, you get momentum. But then, just halfway through, he throws new crap at you, and it's absurd. No, I have not yet. It's actually one of the things that I was planning on going ahead and possibly streaming at some point. But I want to make sure that you guys are okay with that before I just go off and assume that I'm allowed to do that. Game, am I allowed to do literally anything, please? It's a game. Am I allowed to do anything? Like, seriously? Game. Am I allowed to do anything? Seriously? Game. Thank you. Do you see the problem here? Oh, no, no, no. If it were an NPC, I might feel bad. I have no sympathy for this thing. Oh, come on! And you see that right there? You see what just happened right there? That's part of the issue with the game itself. So here's the thing. I have an ability turned on called Once More, alongside an ability called Second Chance. Second Chance just essentially it keeps me from going below 1 HP once. Once More does the same thing on combos. Shouldn't the definition of a combo just be maintained hit stun? Where you physically cannot act, so the game doesn't punish you for being caught in it. Yes, I have gone and played Terraria. I have not, like, seriously played Terraria, but I have played it. I got fairly far because the guy had, like, a modded world or something like that on PS3, and so he had every item, and I didn't actually have to go work for it, and so it was great. Ah! I'm gonna keep trying. Alright, I'm gonna keep trying. Alright? I will keep trying on this for a bit, just so that you guys can see the true absurdity. And who knows, maybe if I'm lucky, I can go ahead and finish this. Come on! Now you see, sometimes, like right there, the game actually approaches things in a fair and balanced manner, where you're not forced to go through this nonsense. And then sometimes it does that, where instead of being caught in hit stun, he just instantly goes into a new attack. And I know, this doesn't look that daunting, especially if you've played other Kingdom Hearts games in terms of health bars. Like, oh, he's only got 5 health bars? That's not that bad. No, you don't understand. See, he just spams it! Maybe. I'd have to go ahead and install it on PS4 because that's like the one copy of the game that I really own is the PS4. So maybe. Oh, no! Come on, man. Let me heal. Hang on, just a second there. Hang on. No. So, you didn't realize, because the game didn't function properly, I was spamming the square button, which is supposed to get me out of that attack. And then he just, while I'm still in hit stun, uses another attack that instantly kills me. What? If it were that simple, I would have done that all the time. No. I am pressing the triangle button! What the heck? What is this? And the problem is that if you attack him like 3 times in a short period of time, while not doing the strategy that I'm doing, like you'll even see sometimes he does it anyways. That little barrier he does right there heals him. No. No. I am pressing buttons. I see that my character is walking, and therefore, the button should work. If my character is already walking, that means that they are no longer in end lag. And I'm free. Free flow. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just... I have never seen a spammier boss in all my time ever playing a video game, period. Seriously, what is the definition of a combo? If not being stuck in hit stun. The game can't even stick to its own logic of, it's fine, we'll save you. But not really, because, you know, we had to give this guy another reason to be absurdly annoying and overpowered. I don't know. But every time that it goes down, the thing is, even though it's going down, every time he does that little barrier thing where he blocks my attacks, it goes back up a fair bit. And it hurts. See? Like half of the damage that I did is gone. Okay, game, hang on. Hang on just a diddly darn second. I think that is by far one of his most unfair things that he can do. Is just, you know, completely strip you of every ability that you have for no reason. No, it is not by choice that he basically one-taps me. That's part of me playing on the difficulty that I was. On the hardest difficulty, mind you. And I have not had any issues with anything like that up until this point. Not to mention the fact that my HP is literally maxed out and he's doing that. It is at the absolute maximum that the game will allow. Why? Because I'm on the hardest difficulty. So not only did they increase the absurd amount of damage he does, they also decreased the amount of overall... Hang on! Why? Camera, work with me! Work with me! That's the other thing. The camera controls in this game are horrible. So, you know, the fact that you constantly have to run away in a small arena like this, if that's not going to get you killed, I don't know what will. Now the good news is, every time he does that X attack, he is so dang vulnerable. Why does the game just suddenly decide sometimes that I shouldn't be locked onto him anymore? Like, that's the annoying part. Oh, yep, there we go. Don't even know how much health this guy has anymore, or, you know, where he is half the time, because now he's invisible. So yeah, halfway through the fight, he just does this. Oh yeah, and if I don't do that little thing, then I just instantly die. Oh hey, great. You're letting me see you. Okay. Wow. Honestly, did not expect that I would kill him. This, like, today. What I want to test now is if I go kill No Heart, which I'm pretty sure is the last thing that I have left to do, period, in the game, will I have a maxed out report thing? Because if I do, no more doing that crap on easy mode. No more of it. And then I can go do the same with the other two characters without having to completely restart, and it would be fantastic. You know what? Yeah. I think I'm going to go with the Void Cure instead. Alright. Well, I think I'm actually going to go try out No Heart now. Because I, like, honestly, I can. This was a very unforeseen series of events. Anyways, yeah, look, I've already got all this stuff done right here. Command deck, everything. I had already done all of this, and I was fairly annoyed that I had to go and do it again. So if I don't have to, that would be absolutely fantastic. Anyways, the only way that we'll know for sure whether or not I have to is... Oh, wait. You kidding me? No. What? 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 No. No, please, just kill me. Thank you. Now, if I continue, I should be outside this world and not have to deal with that. So, let's continue. I am going to check and make sure that I have the Keyblade that he gave me, just as a quick check. Okay, thank you. Now, I'm going to go save, because I didn't expect that to happen. Because I'm pretty sure no heart is in that world. Let's see. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he found? I have no idea what just happened, okay? I thought, oh, well, you know, cool. I'll just go back here because I think that's where I saw that he who can find him. No. 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 I'm not doing that again. I'm not. I don't want to. Well, unfortunately, I have to with the other two characters. But here's the kicker. With the other two characters, they have much better dodging mechanics, to the point where you can just spam it. With this big guy right here, he is slow, and you have to think about dodging with him. Alright, well then, let's see here. Are you actually going to tell me where he is? Never mind, I found out where he is. That's fantastic. So, the jury is still out on this one, but I may not need to go back and redo the entirety of all the crap that I've already done. Within 25 minutes? Okay. No, I am actually going to need my headphones for this one. Oh! 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 I'm an idiot. Yes, sir. Please just kill me. Because, I am not prepared at all. I did not have the right kind of abilities equipped. Well, not abilities, commands. I did not have the right commands equipped, period. Because they're still left on the cheese ones from the last thing, so, okay, so, let's see here. I want Sonic Blade. No, I want Chaos Blade. And then I want Ars Solum. Yes, there we go. So I'll replace that with Sonic Blade and then go and do our Solemn instead. Alright, there we go. You know what? Just in case, I think I'm gonna do a third. And just leave those two. Because I don't trust it. And I'm still gonna have to figure out how the heck I do this. Alright. What is this music? Sorry about the lack of commentary, but I've never done this before. I'm trying to make sure I don't die. Because I can't just cheese this. I don't want to just cheese this, because I don't think I need to. Hang on. Hang on. That was it? Okay. About to say. That was extremely easy for what that should have been. Ah, pressed it too early. Oh well. Woo! Oh no! Okay, so Ars Solum. Not a good move for this. Like, just period. Yeah, it seems a bit better. What sound effect? I'm trying to think of what sound effect you're talking about, because... Oh, the selection one? I don't think it is. And if it is, it'd have to be the same sound effect as older Animal Crossing games, because newer ones would just be stealing it from this. Yeah, the question is, like, is it from New Horizons? Because this game absolutely predates New Horizons by a long time. This was from back in the PS2 era. Kingdom Hearts has been using that sound effect since the PS2 era. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed square and not triangle, and it cost me my life. If I use these up, I'm gonna go buy more of them. Don't worry about that. I got plenty of money, as you can tell. That's just how much grinding I ended up doing to get here. Gonna try this a couple more times. Doesn't work out, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, go eat. I might as well just put on, the, Chaos Ripper, because I'm not using any, I'm not using any magical attacks. Ooh, hello! Nice to meet you. I was wondering if the sound was possibly a little bit choppy, but I don't know what the solution would be. So yeah, is anyone else having choppy, audio? Hang on, hang on. No! No! That's not how that works. No, no. I was using a healing spell. The thing about healing spells is, I have an ability called Leaf Bracer turned on. Leaf Bracer makes it so that when I use a healing spell, it prevents me from taking damage. What was that? Alright, last attempt and then I'm ending the stream. But don't worry, I've still got Aqua and Ventus to do all this stuff with, so, you know, this is not the last that we'll see of this. Not necessarily going to do it all on stream. I'm probably going to do a lot of it off stream, but, you know. Figured I might as well go ahead and try to finish this off. Now, like I said, I have to go back and do this with both Aqua and Ventus. It's not just a one and done type thing. So, the mysterious figure, I gotta go ahead and beat him 3 times in total. This guy, gotta beat him 3 times in total. Thankfully, there's another super boss in the game that is very easy to cheese, because I had absolutely no idea how I was going to cheat. Defeat him, the difficulty spike was absurd. Yeah, so no go on that. There's literally no point in me even trying to do that. It's not a challenge to win, it's a challenge to survive, period. My most effective and consistent form of damage is just going to be that, and then if I'm not using that, I just need to heal and run. What was that, sir? Oh, what the heck? No, 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 no. Okay. Ooh. No! Sir, you're dead here. I'm sorry. Imagine if I beat the boss and then died right there because I wasn't at anything above 1 HP. It's beautiful. Bye-bye, easy mode save file. I don't need you anymore. It's amazing how the last attempt that I made, or was going to make rather, ended up being the one where I won. That is fantastic. But now I know the strategy for the other guys. Same thing. Just fill your entire thing with Kuragas. All 8 slots. And now I'm going to, how do I delete save data? How do I delete it? Because I don't need it anymore. All it's doing is taking up unnecessary space. Okay, whatever. Guess I can't. Regardless, that makes me feel so much better. Because that means that I don't have to go and restart with the other 2. But that also means that was an entire 15 hours of my life that I wasted and will never come back. It's fine. Well, unfortunately, I'm only a third of the way to 100%. Because I gotta get the thing with the other two as well. I believe that's like the only stuff that I'm missing right now, if I'm not mistaken. So if I go back here and look at the trophies, I'm pretty sure that the only two that I'm missing now are those... No. I take that back, because yeah. I'm missing 4. But these two aren't exactly hard to get. And beyond that, it's kind of a whole thing where I'm just gonna get these when I get these. So yeah, all that crap that I just went through, I gotta go ahead and do that twice more. But it's okay. It's fine. We made serious progress today, alright? Let's not forget that. Now, I haven't actually gone and checked the computer. What's the one trophy that I'm missing? It won't tell me. I had a feeling that was going to be it. I suppose you're right. And it's given me the symbol for Terra. Okay. Yep, that's starting to make sense. Alright, I am going to call the stream here. Thank you guys for watching this whole crazy journey that I apparently embarked on and finished without even thinking I was going to be able to. Like, honestly, I didn't think I was going to be able to go ahead and finish this. It's crazy. It is crazy to think that this thing that I was struggling with for ages got finished on stream. Because I don't even know how many times I died to that. I went to the Kingdom Hearts Discord server. Yeah, I'm looking in this server. Everybody's congratulating me. Everyone hates this boss. Period. The one that I fought before I fought No Heart, the mysterious figure, everyone hates him. He was not play tested or something. Either way, that's where I'm gonna call it for today. If you guys want to see more streams like this where I go back and I 100% games, like instead of me just doing a full series on it, so I can go ahead and get those out of the way so I can do more stuff, then I can go ahead and do that. Let me know by leaving a like down below. And if you want to go ahead and join my Discord server so you can go ahead and, like, you know, interact with me and all this other good stuff. I'm going to be doing events like the Smash Bros. Tourneys that I had talked about. Those are going to be in the Discord server as well. The link to which is down in the description. Anyways, that is all for now, guys. Thank you, and I will see you around. It is so great to be coming back and making content. Alright,